Festival of the Unexceptional throws up lots of joyous cars, and few are as joyous as a pre-facelift Rover 800, and it's owned by Josh Langstaff, who you may know through his Maverick Motors YouTube channel. But you haven't known it for that long, have you, Josh? How long you had it?
I've had it since February, Richard. So I've had it. What were we talking about? About 5-6 months now.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a blind purchase, really. I was looking for a Mark II, and as a daily driver I was going to replace my modern car. Right. And this one came up, and the history behind it and the fact that we were able to get it for such a cheap price kind of won it over for me. When I bought it, it was going to be my everyday car, and now it's just my classic, really.
So when you say the story behind it, what's the story behind it?
So essentially, originally this was owned by Rover. It's on Birmingham plates, OX, and it's on Rover dealer without a dealer plates, so it was registered at Longbridge as a management car for 3 years. Then when they were selling it on, replenishing their fleet, they sold it to the bodyworks manager at Cowley, who was retiring, Mr. Clifford Austin, hence why I've called it Clifford. He had it for 30 years, he then passed away in 2019. It's sat for 2 years, and then we bought it and we've done it up and got it back to where it is now.
So what needed doing? I mean, it looked like it's original paint.
It is original paint, it's not faded. It has a couple of blemishes, but you know, it's a car that's 31 years old. Yeah, character.
Yeah.
I like that. But it needed a bit of mechanical work doing. It needed a full service, you know, oil, filters, that sort of thing, fuses. The airbox was missing, you know, little bits like that. The worst thing, obviously, for this car being one there's so few left now, is that it's hard to get parts for, and we needed an ECU. We couldn't get it started, and we eventually traced it back to the ECU underneath the seat had gone. Luck have it that the chap who did this up for me had a Rover 820 manual in for braking, so he just managed to get the ECU off that, which is very lucky. But other than that, it's needed a little bit of welding, 4 new tyres, a bit of tracking, and obviously an MOT.
And how rare are the pre-facelifts? Because if ever I see an 800 now, they're always facelifted.
Yeah, they're always Mark IIs. Now, Mark IIs, if I remember rightly, are about 700 to 900 left. Now, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure there's only about 140 to 200 Mark 1s left in all guises. So that's, you know, 2 litres, 2.7s, all trim levels, that sort of thing.
Okay, so you've been covering it on your Maverick Motors channel. So how long's Maverick Motors been going?
So Maverick Motors actually started out as an epic journey about probably 4 or 5 years ago now. I did writing on Drive Tribe, which is the name of what guys I went under on there. And I've always been looking for a better name. So last year in lockdown, I thought, right, I'm going to start doing YouTube properly, and I renamed it Maverick Motors late last year. And that's when I've been doing it regularly since then, just covering things like classic cars, what I've been doing on my modern car, and then obviously more recently 800s.
And you've been writing for the MG Car Club as well?
Yes, I've been doing the odd bits and bobs for the MG Car Club, which is very enjoyable. You know, like last year I got to, at the beginning of August, I got to go around the car collection centre at Longbridge, which has obviously now just been removed and transferred to Gaydon. But that was wonderful. You know, getting to go around all the places that you'd seen in press documents. You know, the conference centre, having a look around these really rare cars. You know, all because I was doing this writing for the MG Car Club, which was fantastic.
And we can't wrap up that mentioning your magnificent Austin Rover jacket, which looks like it's just been made. It looks pristine.
And that's because it has.
So this is a repro jacket.
It is a repro. So I don't know whether they've based it off of, the only pictures I can find of an Austin Rover jacket like this are from the Montego for a Day video that Mr. Murray Walker did.
Yeah.
But a friend of mine sent me the link to this through eBay, and it's some chap it's literally just a regatta jacket with it embroidered on, but it just sells the effect.
I think there might be a following for those. I think you need to put those back in production.
I've had about 8 people already asking
me
today.
I think there's a sales opportunity there.
Oh, indeed. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, well, keep enjoying your Rover 800. Does look magnificent, as does your jacket.